Hello all, welcome to Sand Compounding. In today's session, I'm going to bring out a secret sauce to improve the performance as investors as well as to improve the returns from investing. And that is inactivity, which means reducing the churn in the portfolio. As Blaise Pascal, the great scientist, has said, all man's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room. And that's so true when it comes to financial markets and investing. Even Warren Buffett attributed much of his success to inactivity. Many investors, it's very difficult to stay afloat without doing buy or sell actions on their portfolios. That is, we feel as human beings that we are not doing the necessary action and we keep doing activities of buying and selling and churning the portfolios. Every sell and buy decisions that we make on our portfolio has significant drawdown impact on the returns we will get. Many frictional costs are involved, like brokerage fees, taxes, and over long periods of time these small frictional costs can compound and be significant drawdown on the portfolio returns. Let me vindicate this with a case study that Fidelity did a study. Between 2003 and 13, they wanted to identify the best investors on the basis of performance over a 10-year period in terms of the stock returns. And what the study revealed, according to James O'Shaughnessy of O'Shaughnessy Asset Management, was an eye-opener, since they found the best investors as people who forgot that they have a brokerage account at Fidelity. And this is an eye-opener. I mean, it shows that the main headwind against our investing performance is our oneself. I mean, it's the activity which is the main headwind, and the activity that we do as investors, and the investors are themselves the biggest enemy of their performance returns. There are numerous studies done in similar way in many other countries as well. For example, Tony Robbins indicated that in his book Unshakable, that the average return in S&P 500 over the last 20 years was 8.6%. But if you are out of the market for just 10 of the best trading days during that period, so imagine, right, just 10 best trading days in the entire 20 years, your returns are going to diminish and it's just only 2.5%. So it just diminished from 8.6% by around 6% down to 2.5%. That's a significant drawdown, because you are not invested in those just 10 best trading days. And that leads to the classic thesis that time in the market is more important than timing the markets, and also deduce the fact that to be successful in investing, one needs to have a longer term horizon or longer term view in the financial markets. So don't chase the next big winner. Often we human beings has a habit of chasing the next big winner outside the portfolio that we have, and for all you know, the next big winner might be one that is already performing well in your portfolio, and we just have to keep accumulating that great business which is compounding very well. We should not let go that business because it has performed well and accumulated great returns for us. Instead, we should evaluate how the business is still doing and does it still have the prospects for all the stocks in our portfolio. And if we have still great winners and they have still long runways to go, we should just let them continue returning great compounding for our portfolio. So let them go and let them create more returns, and don't chase the next big winners. Instead, water the flowers and cut the losses which are performing bad and which are bad business that we have chosen.